When we experience sexual performance anxiety, we just want to feel confident in the bedroom again and get back to how it used to be. Sometimes it seems like as soon as we wake up, it's the first thing that we start thinking about and we start checking, and immediately the loop of overthinking starts. We just feel stuck in our head. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 2 steps that you can start using today to help break free from this loop so that you can get confidence back in the bedroom. If you find this video helpful, in the bottom right hand corner, you will see a button that says subscribe. Click on that button so that you can get the latest brand new tools and videos as soon as I share them. First of all, it makes sense that we lose our confidence in the bedroom because a couple of experiences in the past that didn't go to plan, times where we lost the erection or we couldn't climax or we climaxed too soon, it's based on actual experiences, actual moments that can feel highly awkward, highly embarrassing and intense. So the reason why we've lost our confidence makes sense. And this can quite easily send our mind into overdrive. The feeling of this loop that we spoke about, or the constant scanning, checking, feeling like we're spectating ourselves in the bedroom. What we often tend to do is try and force ourselves, right? Try and push ourselves. I've got to, I must, I've got to do this. A real man would be making love to their partner once a week, twice a week. We say these things to ourselves, but the reality is the more that we try and push through and force our way through, the deeper we get stuck. And it's like swimming. It's imagining that we're swimming against the current and we're going at it as hard as we can. Maybe that's not the best term to use, but we're swimming against the current as much as possible and we just get exhausted. This is how sexual performance anxiety feels. So what are these 2 steps? Well, the first one is understanding exactly where you are at on what I call the performance anxiety loop. We spoke about this loop that goes around in the mind, but there are 3 very distinctive, clear stages to it. It's really important to understand exactly which of those 3 stages you are at personally so that you can get the right information, tools and strategies to get it fixed based on where you are at. So in the comments below, I will put a link to a free video that I've recorded on this performance anxiety loop. You'll see a diagram of the loop with the 3 stages clearly mapped out so that you can identify exactly where you're at. The second step is honesty. It's actually a bit of truth with ourselves and realizing that the same formula isn't working. It's being honest and saying, okay, that's not going to get me the results. Imagine trying to fix a broken car just by turning the key harder. It's not going to work. Or imagine we're building something and we have the wrong set of instructions. We can keep trying, but if the instructions are flawed, if they're not right, if it's not the right formula, then the result is always going to be the same. We're not going to get what we want. Recognizing this is the first step. Recognizing this allows us to create room for a new formula that does allow us to get the results and get this sorted. So here is what I'd like you to do next. If this video has resonated with you, if you can relate to what I've shared, then below in the comments, firstly, I'd like you to click on that link to the performance anxiety loop video, the performance anxiety loop, so that you can understand which of the 3 stages you're at. Don't put this off, because once we get the right tools, the right set of information based on where we're at personally, it's actually quite simple and quick to be able to get this fixed. So head below to the comments, click on that video, the performance anxiety loop, and I will see you right there.